Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to Monday Meetup, the last Monday, last day of June. I cannot believe that we are here. I love you so much. Good night. Um, June flew by. Anybody else feel like June flew by?
Lily.
It went real fast. Go over to Dad, please. Thank you. Sorry. This is why we try to have this done before we start this, but this doesn't always work because it's, 4th of July week and all the things, all the craziness. Okay, so we're going to talk tonight about the Hot 20 list. That's what we're doing. If you don't have a notebook or a piece of paper or a note in your phone where you're going to keep your list of your Hot 20, and I want you to hold Hot 20 with, like, if you had a handful of sand, we're going to hold it loosely, Hot 20, but this is how we're going to refer to it. So, when we talk Hot 20, you know what we're talking about. We are going to create momentum for the next 30 days starting tonight. Yes, on the last day of the month, we are going to set up for July to be a firecracking on fire type of month. Anybody else ready for a firecracking on fire type of month? I feel like after convention, we're through the convention hangover and now we're going to be rolling right into a fire month. This is the week that we're going to get ahead. We're going to double down and we're going to set up July. We're going to set it up. So, Hot 20 list habit. At the top of your list, you're going to write Hot 20 list. This one says June, but you're just going to say July 2025. And if you can keep these all together, you're going to see why that will be handy here in a moment. But this is your July 2025 Hot 20 list. That's what you're going to write. July 2025 Hot 20 list. And you're going to leave this Monday meetup with some work done. Anybody ready to leave with some work done? Feel good? And then we're going to roll into 35 to thrive and it's all going to come together so perfectly. I'm so excited. Okay. So what this Hot 20 list is, and as we're talking through this and I'm dropping different examples and scenarios and ideas of people, I want you to just start brain dumping names. Anybody that you are excited about goes on the list. Okay. So if anybody comes to mind, I want you to just write their name down as we're going. Of anybody who you have never brought into Plexus, anybody who you have brought in before, but maybe they're not ordering anymore, but you think that you could get them back. Anybody who you are excited about, your dream teamers, like if she joined or if he joined, they would be so good at this. If she joined and made a post, people would listen. She has that influence. Write her name down. If she joined and started the products, she would have an incredible health testimony that would change things for her family. Write that name down that just came to your mind, that person. And then we have our chance people. There's a chance that she might want to order. There's a chance that she might be looking for some extra income. There's a chance that she's a teacher and she's going to need some income to fill some gaps. There's a chance that her husband is employed. There's a chance, whatever that, there's a chances. Those are your chance people. They might have a problem that you can help with. And then anybody that you're excited about, like you think of them and you're like, I had them so close because we've talked about Plexus. Or, it would be so fun if I saw their face on Monday meetup next week. Even if they told you no this last month. If that made you like, oh, okay, it's fine. Even the ones who told you no, if you're still excited about them, put them on the list. This is something that you're going to continue to do every month. And that's why I said it's handy if you can keep these back to back to back, because if you have done this in the past, you can look at this list and bring over anybody that you're still excited about. If you haven't done this before, that's fine. You're starting right now. And then next month, you're going to have people that you're excited about that you can bring over. And the other thing that you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to bring in new people that you're connecting with, because we're all about meeting new people, right? So I'm going to let Taylor B share a little bit about how she has really taken the bull by the horns and really worked. She's working to meet some new people, and she's going to share about how she's doing that and what that looks like and some other tips and tricks.
Okay, so after a convention, I was pretty down in the dumps for several reasons, but one of them was like I have no new people and I don't know how to find new people. And the job that I have doesn't necessarily allow me to meet new people that I want to spend also my life with and be friends with. Not every single person that I meet on my job needs pink drink in one way or another. Unfortunately, not every single person that I meet wants to be my friend and vice versa. And I understand. So, getting out of my zone, I feel like I'm always out of my zone because I'm always talking to new people, but not in like a work mode kind of way. So, I'm doing the thing and connecting with groups on Facebook. So, that do the same thing that I do. So, for example, women in law enforcement. I'm a girl and I'm in law enforcement. And it's hard to meet because there's not a lot of us in that category. And so I went to Facebook and groups and I just searched women in law enforcement and went to groups. And a lot of them are private, which completely understand. So I picked ones that had like a lot of activity within the last week because I didn't want to join like ghost groups. Um, and so I've every day, instead of like searching for people you may know, because I feel like I've kind of tapped out on that, I go into my group and I read the posts. Oh, I relate to that and I'll comment. And then like I'll read a couple other comments on the same post and maybe like somebody commented the exact same thing that I did or like a very specific something that I relate to. And then I pretty much stalk their profile to see if like we have more in common. And I'm like, oh, she also has a German Shepherd. Okay, dope. I'm gonna like kind of write her down and look for her posts and her comments in this group and maybe like start like a not weird friendship because we have so many things in common. And on it, I will be honest, one of the groups that I joined is says that it was really active, but it's actually kind of a ghost town in there. And like nobody's really saying anything. No one's really posting anything. So I'm going to like set that one to the side and look for a new group that's like a little bit more active. Keep that on the sidelines, pop in there, but not spend a ton of time because there's nothing like new and active. On Instagram, I have a girl that I followed for several years and she's like really big into reading and books. So a lot of her content that she posts is about the books that she's reading, and things like that. Like we have a lot in common due to like that nerdy side. So like going in her comments, her and her son just did like a Harry Potter themed reel and going in her comments and being like, not only commenting so that maybe people will comment on my comment, but like looking for ones that I really relate to and then like liking theirs. And then if I see it again, I'll like see them on another post. I liked it and went to their Instagram page and prayed that it was public and kind of creeped on them to see like do we relate or did I just think that she was like funny? And a couple people that I have like creeped on, we don't match up. Like the things that is on your profile, go you girlfriend. I love you that you're being you, but we just don't relate, we don't connect, we don't have a lot. So this weekend has been a lot of like honestly creeping on people and being like not weird about it because we're all a little weird. We just don't have to be completely weird. Um, so it's taken time and obvious like I don't have any new friends right this second. So we started this on Thursday, maybe Wednesday, something like that. And being really intentional about spending my time while I'm scrolling. Um, And same thing with like TikTok. I'm not like stalking anybody per se on TikTok, but just like trying to figure out how to find people on each social media group because I won't lie, I spend a ton of time scrolling. while I'm sitting roadside checking everyone's speeds. So to try to like double dip and be like more intentional about that and finding people who not only like think the same way that I do, but maybe suffer with the same things that I was suffering with. Yeah.
That's so good. And so, like, it's just like you said, like, it's not immediate friends right now, but it's for filling your funnel for the long haul. That way, by the end of July, you do have new friends to be talking to. So you don't feel like you're messaging the same people every single month who are just still ghosting or still telling you no or whatever. We want this list to be something that you are excited about. And it's also a really great way to keep track of your new friends that you're finding in these different ways. And it's whatever is best for you. I prefer to go on Instagram right now. That's where I am finding like an account where I can go and go in the comments, just like she was talking about. If you're like, no, I am good on Facebook, then it's finding a Facebook group that has people in it that you can make quick friends with. Does that make sense? Does everybody kind of get a like have an idea? Like if it's teachers, if it's like this certain niche of teachers, if it's like it's whatever you're we when Taylor and I were talking about this, it was like, could she go down German Shepherds? Could she go down having a Bronco? Could she go down like there's all kinds of groups on Facebook that you can find to be able to find these new people. So then once you're engaging with these people, you're keeping them on your hot 20 list and you're going in and like becoming friends with them and being a real human. Does this all make sense? So,
Yeah, and you don't have to just pick one group. Like I was telling Lexi, I'm in a German Shepherd group, like parents of German Shepherds. So like I talk to people when my dog's acting weird and I don't take it to the vet. I'm like, this is what she's doing. Is this normal? And then people comment and then like you can kind of see who's seeing your posts. And then I'm on a Bronco page and people are really diehard Bronco fans. I've learned. So I love that. They like my car. I love that. And it's just like you don't even have to think of like social to even post. It's like, oh, wash my car. So I snap a photo of my washed car and I post it in the Bronco page and I'm like, looking sparkly today. And like the amount of people who comment, like, oh my God, I love the color. Oh my gosh, that's my dream vehicle. Oh my gosh, I have the same one. Like, it's just like, I'm not getting immediate friends, but like maybe more people to talk to.
yes,
So,
that's so good. Okay. I want to know, drop in the chat how many people you have on your list. Have you been writing as we've been talking? How many people are on your list? And while you're dropping that number, I also want to encourage you that you do not have to number the list if that feels like too much. Like I number one, number two, number three. I prefer not to number mine. Instead of numbering it, I mean, you can still count them, but rather than number it, I think the better strategy is my phone is just not going to stay and my computer camera will not work and I don't know why. So you guys, we're just bobbing and weaving and taking a pivot with it. Happy end of month. Is to star your top three. The three on your list that you are most excited about. Those are the three that you're going to go to first. The three that you're like, you know what? She's one. If she joins, she's going to the top. I know she is because she just has that influence. Or she has health issues. And so when the products work for her, she's going to have a story that is going to move mountains for people. These are your three people, your three stars. So this whole hot 20 list is the people that you're engaging with, that you're commenting with, that you're going to either when you sit down to do a 35 to thrive and we're engaging on non-plexus people's stories, start with this list. And then if you have time, you go to just your feed to non-plexus people, or you go to your story bubbles to non-plexus people. But you want to go to these three first. Does that make sense? The other person, if this makes you think of someone, write her name down. The one who shares everything that she loves. Or the one who shares on her stories every single time there is a giveaway that you can enter by sharing the post to your stories. Like if she's willing to share and post about it, that's fine. You can share about a giveaway. I'm also share about the giveaways. But if that's like all they post is they post in their stories and share about a giveaway, there's somebody who's willing to share and put out there something that they love. That's a good sign. That's good information. That's good to know. Or the one who takes the cutest pictures. You're like, okay, I know that she knows how to take pictures. She knows how to get her kids all lined up cute. I'm looking at that. Like, yes. The people who, if they did this and they posted, like people would turn their heads. Okay, I want to see. This is not so fun on my phone because I cannot see the chat. Such great info and ideas. Kaylee has 11. Michael has 3. Taylor has 3. Michelle has 11. Yes. So the mom dropped it in the chat. You're so right. So also when you are looking for these people, searching for them, commenting and liking on their stuff, responding to their stories, your content that you're working so hard to put together and put out is going to be pushed to them first. Which also like, hello, yes, we want that. We want more of that. Does this feel doable? Does this feel exciting? Does this feel fresh? Ready to roll into a new month. I want you to know that if you only have 3 names on your list, that's okay. What we want is for this list to feel like possibility, like potential, like excitement, like you're like, okay, I can sit down and I know where I'm going tonight when I'm going to sit down to work. That's all we need. We just need to know that something can come from this, that you're going to continue to add people throughout the month as you're meeting new people out in real life or in Facebook groups or in Instagram comments, whatever that looks like. But 20, we're holding 20 like loose sand. Like it doesn't have to be 20 or nothing. I just want it to be, I would so much rather you have 10 that you're excited about than 20 because you forced it. Does that make sense? So then the other part about keeping this, like this is going to be a new habit. We're going to have a hot 20 habit. We're going to talk more about hot 20. At the beginning of every month, you're going to start a new list. Because then when we have a big sale or you're pushing for a big goal or we have something new that comes out like a skin health system or a skin health system add-on coming later this year that we already know about or an active limited flavor, every few months you can flip back to those people who maybe didn't get carried over because you weren't excited about them. You can flip back and circle back to them. Say, hey, I just wanted to let you know, like we have this deal going on that's $10 off or free reset or a new product coming out or a $100 gift giveaway or whatever that looks like. I just wanted to know if you're still struggling with what you were struggling with and you know what they're struggling with because you asked what interests them the most when you were talking to them. See how this is all just gonna, it's like a little click in the box, a little piece in the puzzle that's going to keep. Oh, you were on a hot 20 list for a hot minute, girlfriend. You were there. You were on that hot 20 list. Okay. I want to encourage you, and this is when we do 35 to Thrive and with your Hot 20 list. Most people get on social media and they scroll or they watch and they say nothing. But I want you to think about the people who show up for you, the people who encourage you, the people who build connection with you, who respond to your stories, who comment on your posts. You remember those people. They stay front of mind and they stick out to you because we work hard to put content out. And even if it's just a picture of your kids or your dogs or your grandkids, whatever stage of life you're in, like it feels good when people engage with your content. So be that person to someone else. I mean, overall, all in all, that's what we're here to do is to be a light. So you go be that to these people and it's going to pay you back tenfold. I promise. Does anybody have any questions about Hot 20 lists that we haven't already talked about? I'm going to figure out how to stop the recording.